Malaysia and especially in this area. The rain has stopped, but the rescue efforts.
Malaysia, 5 deaths have been reported, including that of a 15-month-old baby.
The continuous heavy rain for Pahang and Johor.
Berterusan di
Ada
6
berita
negeri
terkini terkait banjir bandang
Jumlah mangsa banjir di Pahang meningkat kepada 5,200 orang, membabitkan 1,489 keluarga pagi ini di 2 daerah iaitu Pekan dan Kuantan.
Site A is located at Kampung Fajar, Pahang, where the Kampung Fajar Public Hall is situated right beside a wide-ranging football field. The dimension of our site is 124.1 meter times 65.5 meter, or equivalent to 8,128 square meter. The site then divided into 3 subsets, where each of the site will be developed accordingly to its function. North side of the site with a total area of 1,742 square meter will be utilized as the sleeping pod area. The middle is actually where the flood evacuation center will be developed with a total area of 2,546 square meter. While the south is where the public hall is located, with several other facilities that need some maintenance in order to fully utilize, again with the total area of 2,202 square meter.
The neighbouring contexts within 1 kilometre radius from our site are extensively covered by the residential area of Kampung Fajar up to the northeastern part from our site. Apart from the community housing area, there is also an operational sector of Bilik Gerakan of JPKK Fajar, and active socio-economic activities also can be seen developed from the existence of homeowners business stall. Apart from that, what sustains the community of Kampung Fajar is a daycare operated in the housing area, as well as Masjid Kampung Fajar in the opposite of the main road of Jalan Gambang.
Meanwhile, outside of the 1 kilometre radius, there are a lot of green areas and green openings. Under the commercial area, under the commercial sector, there are a car wash, a roadside eatery, as well as a gas station. A bit further from that is the institutional sector, which is a madrasah called Madrasah Kamilah Lil Banat. And lastly, there are a lot of palm tree orchard that is owned and developed by Mahar Lestari Synergy Agriculture. Proposed Site A is located near Dewan Fajar, Gambang, which is only 360 meter from the primary road, which is called Jalan Gambang. From Jalan Gambang, Kuantan is only 33 km or 90 minutes to the east, and Kuala Lumpur is only 221 km or 2 hours and 33 minutes to the west. In terms of micro level of circulation and accessibility, there are 2 strengths. Firstly is the paved road, and secondly is the overpass connector for the motorcyclists. However, the weakness of the proposed site circulation is because of the narrow roads and the lack of formal pedestrian lane and cycling lane. Opportunity of empty lots around the proposed site creates a potential access, especially from the secondary road Jalan Lorong 2 Fajar that are directly accessed to the site. Threats that falls under the circulation division would be the risk of accident due to the absence of formal pedestrian and cycling lanes, and also to the potholes that caused by the heavy vehicle accessing the existing circulation.
As for the cultures, the committee here are actively involved in a political-based committee club of UMNO. They still practice the tradition of celebrating the guests where they will have fest and rewang, and one of the public hall, Kampung Sri Fajar, is where they hold such occurrence.
As friendly as they seem when we greeted by some of the locals during the site visit, the community has an adoption tradition program which is interesting, where they will have outside visitors living with them with an open arm for quite a period. Based on the interview, the community has actively involved in religious activity such as congregational prayers at the Surau Kampung Sri Fajar at each prayer time. Also conducted a religious class by the locals and the imam. Due to the fact of the Kampung Sri Fajar Hall is an open badminton court, accessible open for everyone, yet it is run by the head chief. The Kampung Sri Fajar Hall is legally owned by the Kuantan City Council.
At the site, an abandoned outdoor kitchen right beside the public hall is one of man-made features that exist. We assume that it was abandoned due to the damaged features. In front of it, there is a sepak takraw court with a dimension of 12 x 20 meters, a gazebo in front of the field, a total of 7 electrical utility pole in the line of the field, and few transmission tower across Kampung Sri Fajar to Jalan Gambang. To the north, there are small homeowners orchard with banana trees, coconut trees, rambutan, papaya and jackfruit. Along the eastern side of the field, there are few pomedoris, Solidium mauritianum, scattering in the western side. Some Molurus paniculators, Falstechhofen and Ficus nervalia as shrub.
For utilities, we can say that the site is very much complemented with both electrical and water supply. This can be seen from the existing water meter right in front of the public hall that shows the subsistence of the water supply into the site. Also, the lighting fixtures and other electrical components that happen to function very well there. So we suggest to make some refurbishment on the outdoor kitchen to reutilize it as an additional cooking space other than the one provided in the upcoming evacuation operation center. Some fencing should also be implemented along the eastern side of the site to prevent wild animals from the encroaching into the site.
For the first inventory for microclimate, which is sun orientation, we analyzed that there are vegetation on the east side of the site that will provide shading from morning to afternoon. So we suggest to have open area for morning and evening activities. Next, we analyze that the west side of the site will be exposed to the sun from afternoon to evening. So we suggest to have solar panel for the main power source.
Next, for the wind speed and direction, the average wind speed is 2 meters per second, and the wind comes from the northwest during November to March and from the southwest during May to September. So we propose that the main fenestration should facing the northwest and also the southwest to maximize the cross ventilation effect.
Next, for precipitation, the site receives high precipitation, especially from November to January, with the maximum level of 531 mm. So the building need to be pitch roof to ease rainwater drain off, and also the ground floor need to be raised to avoid groundwater splash.
Next, for the humidity, the site has high level of humidity, especially during November to January, specifically at the maximum level of 87%. So the building need to have enough ventilation for good ventilation to remove moisture content.
Next, for the temperature, the site temperature will be as low as 22 degrees Celsius in November to January and will be as high as 35 degrees Celsius in May to September. Thus, the best material to be used is the material that have high thermal mass material such as concrete and brick to keep the building cool during the day and warm at night.
For the visual, the site doesn't have a significant potential view, so we propose that the building later need to have a rooftop to allow the users to enjoy the view of the sky.
Lastly, the audio. There are noises coming from main road and truck parking, so we propose to mask the noise using wind chime or water features.